All right. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to the live stream. Voice test 1 2 3 1 2 3. Can you guys hear me clearly? Okay, all good. So let's just break down the chart from higher time frame to lower time frame. So let's see where we can grab some opportunity actually. So first thing first, I just need to remove these all things. So look at the daily fat time frame. Daily just continuously printing in a bullish form. Look at this one. 1 2 3 4 5 is the sixth daily time frame candle, which is like continuously pushing upside, and it's also break above all-time high. So we just knew that whenever just gold going to be break above all-time high, there's a higher probability whenever just going to be break its own high again. There's a chance it will move in $5 increment. So let's just like break it down from higher time frame to lower time frame to see a better picture actually. So let me just like look at this one, which is having like a support here, and at the same time we're just having like a resistance here. And let's just go through h4 to h1 to see more better picture what is going on h1 time frame actually. So if you just like look at h1 time frame, we are just having like a support here, and at the same time we were just doing some kind of consolidation. So we just need to look at from h1 to m30. M30 actually was doing consolidation, so means that trend just stopped there. Then we just like break below the support area, and then it just like continuously pushing to the downside. So now as you can see, the previous candle just like closed in a bearish form, and the next candle just like right now retracing. So let's see that if we can create some kind of support here, and then if it just like break below the support, there's a probability it could continuously push into the downside. But you know what, in this kind of condition, mostly what I do, I just like try to I would say I would like to stick with the bullish momentum, because it is like in a very strong bullish momentum right now. Look at the way how it just like reacting. I just took two losses last day. Just I was just wanted to grab this move actually what just happened during the Asian session. This is what I was just expecting during the NYSC. So I will just break it down later why I just like took that trade and why I just like took the losses there. So definitely let the other people to come in, so then I will explain it in one time, so other can learn that thing that how I just need to manage the risk, and how I just why just like not showing that one actually. Yeah, this one. Yeah, so we'll explain it. All right, so we're just having like a resistance, and I'm hoping that might be we're just going to be create some kind of support. If we're just like going to be create some kind of support, there's a probability with a new candle. If we just like break the low, we are having like a very beautiful range to the downside, like 50 pips. And at the same time, if we just like got some kind of healthy body candle, there's a probability the next candle create a wick and break above the high, it could continuously pushing to the upside. So let's see, just wait and watch. We just got over like a structure here, so just need to wait for the candle to be closed, so then we'll take some decision there. I took this sell as M15 close below support with no bottom wick. Let me just look at this one. Wow, very nicely done. You just like got this candle which is like close with no bottom wick. It's just like a lower confirmation candle, like 50% candle, but the next candle create a wick and break the low, and also just like broke below this all rejection on the left hand side. It's really such an awesome trade you just took there. Very nicely done. Very nicely done. If I was just like on a chart, definitely this also makes sense that this candle just created a we can break the low of the previous small body candle. It's like an impulse entry in trend. Look at this one, just like move like more than 60 pips. But yeah, it also makes sense that as the candle just create a wick and break this low, and breaking below this low is just like going to break below this all rejection on the left hand side. So definitely it makes sense actually. Very nicely done. Morning, morning. Okay, let's get back to. So you took a loss. Yeah, exactly. Assalamu alaikum, walaikum salam. I think that you had missed that move. Yeah, I just like recently just come on the chart, so I just like missed that move. Could we have taken sales after the breakout candle? Why your funding balance is down? Because I just took two losses back to back. Let me just show you why I just like took the losses. So I just took this buy, like secure some money during the London session. Then it was just like doing some kind of consolidation. Look at this one. It's just like continuously printing side by side and just like showing volatility. Then after that, during the NY, let me just activate my, all right. So during the NY, it's just like a break above the zone rejection and show a very beautiful healthy body in it. See this one, strongly showing a very strong body in it. And then next kind of creator we can break above the high, even just like move a lot. Why I just took a buy, it was like totally depending on H4 time frame. Let me just show you on H4 time frame. H4 actually breaking above a candle which just do not have a upper wick. Look at this candle breaking above the high of the candle which just do not have a having a like a upper wick. So I was expecting if it's just like breaking above the high, it could continuously pushing upside and fill this wick on the left hand side. This was my concept for the execution. Even the market just moved a lot by depending on the H4 time frame. At for H4 resistance breaking above, the candle just do not have a upper wick. There's a higher probability the next candle should continuously pushing to the upside. This was my plan. That's why I just like took this execution, and then I just like start rotating, come back into the range. So it should not be react like this. So I just need to manage the risk. So what I have just done here, as you just like start rotating and break its own low, I just like close every position here. I was just like going with a 1 load to 2.5 load. Then I just saw that candle just like close with a small body. See this one, the candle just closed with a small body. It's like an impulse entry in our trend. So look at this one. Next candle create a week and break above a small candle, and now this candle actually the second trade, I just like give my trade a second chance with the same concept with the same bias. So as this candle just break above the high, now this candle actually directly connected with the opening of NYSE. NYSE, New York Stock Market open. So market just created a wick, break above the high. I just give my trade a second chance. Then again it's just like stop somewhere here, start doing consolidation, and then it as just like come back, break its own low. I just again close my trade here. So just need to manage this. This is what I'm just expecting it, like what happened here. This is what happened here. This is something I was expecting somewhere here, but it is whatever it is. And you know why this thing just happened there? It's just due to, yeah, the maximum thing is just happened due to like USD bank holiday were going on. So that's why just like could not sustain its pressure. So see that I just took two losses back to back and manage the risk. Then I just never give my trade third chance, fourth chance, fifth chance, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. I just did not look at the chart. I just like close the chart. See this one, if I just like continuously try to fight with the market, what could be happen with me? It could take my complete account here. And then still I just like having a very good bias with me that it should have to be go bullish to test its all-time high. Here you can see I just during the Asian session I just took my give my trade a chance here. See this one, as it just like broke above this old rejection on the left hand side, I executed. Stop loss was somewhere here. The next candle, like it just like retested my entry point 5 times, and then there's just like 2 minutes left for the candle to close. 3 to 4 minutes, I think so, 3 to 4 minutes left for the candle to close. So I just like close my trade at break even. Then it just like go up and just flip to the downside. Then without giving any confirmation, it start pushing upside. Sometime what happened, we just like knew that what gonna happen on the chart, but and we already have a plan with us, but we couldn't be a part of that plan. So it is whatever it is. It's the game what we are just like continuously fighting with actually. So yeah, totally makes sense. I hope so you guys understand the concept why I just like do the trade there, why I just like go with the higher risk. And these days now I think so, as I can see the market just start showing volume in it. So let's see, sometime I just need to play aggressive, so I'm just like making my mind to play aggressive on all my accounts. So let's see, it's like very important one. So M15 just like about to be closed in 3 minutes, and it's just like continuously rejected with the long rejection wick. And if it just close with a small bearish candle, next candle create a wick and break the low. This is the range we are just having with us. Let's see if it just work out, it's just gonna work out or not. Let's just see. Was it NYSE closed yesterday due to Labor Day? Yeah, NYSE actually bank holiday was just like closed, I think so. NYSE was just like open there. So but still whenever there's just like a USD holiday, there's just like a GPB holiday, so there's a probability we're just gonna get like lower volume. So this thing what happened here is just due to lower volume. And look at this one, after that it's just like continuously doing the consolidation. This execution I was like having a very strong probability that it will continuously pushing upside somehow like this, because it's just like a proper structure I'm just having with me, and it's the opening of NYSE, but still due to bank holiday it just could not sustain its pressure. So let's see. So just waiting for some structure to be formed. This M15 candle just about to be closed in 2 minutes. So let's see the way just like rejecting with the long rejection wick and going to be closed with a small body. If the next candle create a wick and break the low, very high probability we can continuously pushing to the downside. So let's see. There's just like 1 minute left for the candle to be closed. If I just wanted to execute, I just need at least a, a bullish candle should be formed there, and then after creating a bullish candle, the next candle should have create a wick, break the low, so it could continuously pushing to the downside. That makes sense. Okay, can you show your trade history? Yeah, sure. Look at this one. Here you go. Just in a drawdown 0.25%. Let's see if I can get back. Impulse entry taken on M30 when candle break previous candle low. Also with higher time frame confirmation H1 previous candle close below support, and also H4 was breaking on low, so secured. Wow, very nicely done. Mohammed bin Damour, very nicely done. So there's just like few seconds left for this candle to be closed. Wow, how it's just going to be closed now. So it's just like going to be closed in a bearish form. You know what? I am just not going to execute somewhere here now. I would like to see a candle to create a wick. Now it's just like creating a wick. Now if this candle break its own low, I will just gonna give my trade a chance by placing my stop loss above the current candle. By placing my stop loss above, let me just look at the other brokerage's house if it's just like created in the same way in a bullish form. Is it created in a bullish form, the previous M15 candle? All right, so let's just see if it just like break its own low. So this makes sense, and stop loss would be above the current candle. Okay, it just created a wick. It's created a wick. If it's break its own low, then it makes sense for the execution as impulse entry in trend. It's like a very beautiful candle we have just scored here. Like look at the rejection, it's just like rejected with a long rejection. We can close with a small body. So let's see. All right, and also there's just like a few minutes left for the opening of London actually. Yeah, the way it just like I think so it should give a chance with a small lot size. Just break its own low. If we just like would like to continuously pushing to the downside, so that will make sense. And if you just like look at this one now, just like created a wick and break the low, it's an impulse entry in trend. So depending on the volume, it could be continuously pushing to the downside. So this is what I'm expecting. So at the same time, if we just like start flipping to the upside and break its opening price, I'm just gonna close my 50% position there. Like what a beautiful move. 12 pips, you can secure some position here. Like as I'm just in impulse entry, so I can close my 50% position here. So now I'm just not gonna lose anything, I think so. Yeah. Okay, now I just want this candle to continuously pushing to the downside. So at 12 pips I just secure 50% position. And why I just like secure some position at 12 13 pips, because there's just like 10 minutes left for the opening of London. So I'm just do not wanted to see something like it just like rejected from the area, because we're just having like a rejection on the left hand side. So it could be rejected from this area, and if it's just like start flipping to the upside, so it could be go against me. So it's an impulse entries. Impulse entries just like mostly are risky one. So let's see. I just want it to depend on the volume in this condition to continuously pushing to the downside. Someone secure like 12 pips, very nicely done. Someone secure like 11 pips, very nicely done. So if it just like come back at my entry level, I think so it will be a very wise idea to close 50% too actually. Or should I just like leave it to continuously pushing to the downside? What I'm just gonna lose, I just like secure 10 pips, 11 pips, 12 pips actually. I just like secure 12 pips. So if you just like come back, it's interesting. Let's see. I'm bringing my stop loss somewhere here, because now there's no business of this current candle to come back and break its opening price. Okay, running like 15 16 pips, you guys at least like secure some position here, secure some position, close 50%, close 90%. There's just like 10 minutes left for the opening of London. I'm just like depending on the volume, it could be continuously pushing to the downside, but see this one market when just like break up of this area, it's just like showing very strong momentum in it. So secure at least like 50% position, secure at least like 90% position, so you just like not gonna lose anything there. So it will build your confidence to hold on to with your trades actually. Makes sense. So I'm expecting volume to continuously pushing it to the downside. If it just come back, it might break even, stop loss even. I'm just not gonna lose anything. I become a part of my plan, secure some position. If I just wanted it to continuously pushing to the downside, I just need volume there for the continuation. If it could not sustain its pressure and come back and break its opening price, so I'm just not gonna lose anything, because I just already managed the risk there. On XNS, I was closing my position on 17 pips, but it closed on 13 pips. Yeah, this is what happened with the B book broker when you are just using just like flip towards like Dominion markets. So it will never gonna happen with you. Bro, what do you think? What do you look for a counter trend trade, like a breakout of our range against our bias is enough to take a counter trend trade? So for counter trade setup, market should have to be create a support, should have to be create a resistance. Then the next candle break above the resistance, that makes sense for the counter trade setup. Should be somehow like this. Suppose that just like continuously pushing to the downside, then it should have to be create a support, should have to be create a resistance. Then if the next candle break above the resistance, this makes sense for the counter trade setup. All right, it's just like where the volume, where the hell is the volume actually? Just struggling with the volume actually. Look at this one. What will happen if I just like never secure 50% position? There is just like few minutes left for the candle to close. Wow, look at the rejection. But still, if I just like going to hit my SL, I'm just not gonna lose anything, because I already secured some position there. Okay, bro, what do you? Okay, I just like already answered that one. Wow, where the volume just gone? If we just like break below the low, it should be continuously pushing to the downside in no time. Why it's just like behaving like this? So securing some positions is just like always an important one. Let's see if it could continuously pushing to a downside. 5 was just like retracing right now. 15 just rejecting from the rejection on the left hand side. Let's see. Okay, I close full at 18 pips. Very nicely done. Why no SL2 break even? Because I just wanted to give some breathe to my trade. I just like already took this trade secure like 50% position. It's okay for me to like hold on with this trade actually. It's like a free trade to me. If I just like continuously pushing to the downside, that will be great. If I just like couldn't like sustain its pressure and come back and close in a bullish form, so I will see if I can go some kind of bullish structure there. Overall, gold overall on all higher time frames with the fundamentals is just like clearly showing a bullish momentum in it, so I should have to be cautious about when I'm just like taking sells. Okay, full exit at break even, not feeling comfortable. That totally makes sense. Look at the way how it's just like reacting right now. If you are just like not comfortable, that totally makes sense. But if you just like not feeling comfortable, you can secure like 90% position. You can secure at least like 50% position there, and leave the rest with the break even, or leave the rest above the current candle high. So you can even grab some chunks if there's just like a proper structure appear there and you're just like feeling uncomfortable, just go with a lower lot size. This is like a lot of option you are just having with you, like a lower lot size, execute, secure some position, leave the rest at break even. So you're just not gonna lose anything, and you can be you can be a part of that trade as well. Okay, look at this one, M5. So there's just like 5 minutes left for the candle to close, and I would like to see this candle to be close somewhere here. If it's just like going to be close with a small body, or if it's just like going to break its own high in the last few minutes, so it could get take my SL actually. So let's see. Look at the way how it's just like showing rejection in it. So 4 minutes left for the candle to close. Just like 4 minutes left for the candle to close. And look at the rejection. What will happen if you just like never secures 12 with 13 pips in this situation? What you just gonna get there? You just gonna get nothing there. How I can hold on to with my trades with the SL, with the same SL, how I could like hold on with my trade, because I just secure some position here. I secure my 50% position here. If I just like never secure my 50% position here, definitely right now I am in a drawdown. So now if I just like come back, if I just had a plan to hold on to my trade, I secure 50% position. If I just like break its own high, there's a higher probability it could continuously pushing to the upside, so it will take me into drawdown. Now if I just like even hit my SL, I'm just not gonna lose anything. Make sense? Look at the way what just happened here. Look at the way. This is something I was just like talking about. It should not be react like this. Still, I'm just like not gonna lose anything. We'll see how this 30 minutes. Oh, just like took myself, but I just lose nothing. Look at this one. Just lose nothing. Still standing in profit. So yeah, see how much important to secure some position there. Very beautiful left side to push up in London session. Yeah, let's see. Let's see if this candle just going to be closed in a bullish form. Next candle create a wick and break above the high. It could continuously pushing to the upside. We'll see. But the way just like rejecting, it's just like showing volatility in it. So 3 minutes left. 3 minutes left for the candle to close. If this candle close small body, can we take buy? this candle should have to be break and close with a healthy body on M15, and then if the next candle create a wick and break above that body high, we could go for this wick fill structure on the left hand side. So still there's just like 2 minutes left for the candle to close, and let's see how this candle is about to be closed, so I can go with the buys with the opening of London. But if it's just like going to be closed with a small body, then there's just like no buys, no sells for me. Okay, bro, what do you think of market cycles? Like, do you think is there a certain time cycle where breakouts don't work? I just like need to read the volume, how you're just getting volume there, nothing else than that actually. Okay, sir, should I call the day after making a profitable trade, or should I took another trades in a trading day? Suggest me, what do you do after a losing trade and after a winning trade? Just like close the charts, that's it. Bro, off stream you hold full trade, but live you close 15-20 pips. Why? Because I just like need to teach you guys that how you can build your confidence. If I just want, I just like to look at this one, I just like hold on to my trades. I just did not close my complete position at 15-20 pips. I just like close 50% position there, so I can hold on to my trade to go towards my TP. I just did not secure like 15 pips completely. I just like secure 50% position. Can't you see this one? Okay, look at the look at the way how just like behaving right now. So it's just like going to be created a support, created a resistance. So if this candle create a, we can break above this high, I will just gonna give my trade a chance, and this is gonna be my last trade actually for the London session. Just wanted to give my trade a chance. Now just like created a support, created a resistance, it's just like doing some kind of consolidation. I would like to see this candle to create a wick, and if it just like break above the high, yeah, this makes sense. M30 just lose the volume there. H1 just closed. Look at the previous M15 rejection and close with a small body. I would like to see this candle to create a wick, and if it just like break above the high, can I give my trade a chance? But depending on the volume, because it's just like not a good structure I'm just having right now with me, just doing consolidation. So just like created a wick now. It's the opening of London. Just need to wait. So impulse entry, it could be impulse entry. What, how much I can lose here? Like with the 20 pip SL, I'm just gonna lose like $500, just like a 0.5%. So actually look at this one, two trade I have just took today, both are like break even. On both trade I just do manage the risk in this situation. Even this trade just went in my favor, I just secure some position there. Again it just like come back and hit my stop loss, and but I just didn't lose anything because I just do manage the risk there. So look at the way how it's just like behaving right now, just like not showing me good volume in it. I would like to see a smoothness in the movement of the candle, and I just can't see that one. Okay, should I just go with the impulse entry in a trend? Interesting. This could be my impulse entry by depending on the London volume. If I just like gonna lose this one, I should call it a day. I think so Wednesday will bring something on the table. Wow, very nicely done. Let's see how I can manage the trade. It's opening of London. It should continuously pushing to the upside. If it just like going to break its own low, I should have to be cautious about this one. Let me just see on a 5 minute time frame. Yeah, it should be continuously pushing upside, so with the opening of London actually. So we'll see, can I grab few pips out of it. So 35 pip range. Where is the London volume? Where is the London volume? I can't see the London volume. Yes, aggressive. Yeah, exactly. I'm aggressive these days actually. The way market just moving, the way just like showing volume. I just like play defensive continuously for the 3 months. So definitely I'm aggressive. Sometimes we just need to understand when we just like need to go with the aggressive one and when we just like need to play as a defensive one. So definitely I'm aggressive. So depending on the volume of London Open, it's just like created a resistance, created a support, it just break above the resistance area sub. It should be a very beautiful counter trade setup. I just wanted it to continuously pushing upside, but depending on the volume. Yeah, just like going in my favor. Okay. As trend was bullish for sells, you took one load. Yeah, exactly. I just took one load, but here I just like go with my complete risk. I would like to see London to continuously pushing upside. I will secure some position at like 34.90 somewhere here. It could be great if I just like wait for the candle to close above the resistance, but I think so with the opening of London, might be I'm just gonna miss the trade. So that's why I just like executed with the impulse entry by depending on London volume, because impulse entry actually directly connected with the volume. If there's just like a lot of volume, then impulse entry could make work for you. But if there's just like less volume, then there's a less probability it will work out for you. So in this situation, I just like totally depending on the volume right now. Come on, just give me one push. Just give me one push. At least like 20 pips. Just give me one push. Just like, yeah, just like still fighting with the situation right now. Just move 8 pips in my favor and now it's just like come back to my entry. Okay, just need to wait. Okay, I think so. We're just gonna get the push here now. Yeah. Now just went 10 pips in my favor. Now if it just like come back to my entry, I just need to close my 50% position. 10 pips again. You guys can secure some position here as well. 12 pips, 13 pips. So yeah. Where the hell is volume? I should close some position here. Yeah, I just wanted to see some smoothness in this way. It should not be. It's just like moving like a snail. It's just not showing me volume. Could be continuously pushing to the upside. But the way just like reacting, I just secure like how much it is. Just like secure 11, 12 pips again. Close my 90% position here. And we'll see if it could continuously pushing upside to hit my TP actually. So we'll see. But depending on the volume, the overall bullish structure, candle created a support, created a resistance, break above the resistance area, counter trade setup was there. 15 minute, why I'm just like looking for the 15-minute time frame, because if I just like wait for the 30-minute candle to close, I may miss the complete move, because the normal size of 30 minutes is like printing in a bigger size. So yeah, that makes sense. So if you just like come back and hit my stop loss again, I'm just gonna lose, I'm just gonna lose $72. What I have just like secured in this position, I just like already secured $220. Yeah, that makes sense. Where is the London volume? Yeah, exactly. This is why I just like secure some position, because you know what, I just like would like to see in 5 to 10 minutes, I would like to see this candle to continuously pushing upside and fill this wick quickly, because we just like sitting with the London open volume. So 16 pips. Oh wow, look at the rejection. Wow, what just happened here? What just happened here? Look at the rejection. Wow. Wow. So I will thankful to myself. Before that was just not showing volume, and then look at the rejection. How it just like quickly rejected. Let me just see on 1 minute time frame. A 1 minute candle rejected like 20 pips. Actually more than 20 pips. Look at this one. 25 pips. In the last few seconds, it just rejected like 25 pips. I think so. We're just gonna do some kind of consolidation now. This is a third trade. Gonna hit like a break even, I would say. But still, by continuously managing the risk, I managed to close my day in profit, I think so. So yeah, still holding with my stop loss, because I just like already secure some position right on the top. Yeah, just like not showing smoothness in it. I just like continuously telling you. Yeah, bro, it's like playing ping ping. Yeah, let's see. And how to identify that, bro? I get confused in it, when we need to get aggressive and when to defensive, when there's just like a lot of volume in the market. So wow, look at this one. Aggressive, aggressive, aggressive. Look at this one. Look at this one. Manage the risk. Just manage the risk. Just manage the risk. Wow, really crazy. See this one? Wow. Breaking the low, breaking the high, breaking the low, breaking the high. What we should do now? Now, you know what? If I just wanted to take a buy, I would like to wait for this candle to be closed in a strong bullish momentum, so I can give my trade a chance for the buys. Otherwise, I think so. We just like start doing the consolidation. No clean volume, no clean structure right now. Just look at the volatility right now, how it just like break up of the high. We have a wick to be fill. It's just like created a support, created a resistance, break up of the resistance, counter trade setup, could continuously pushing to the upside. Now look at the way how it's just like reacting right now. You can read the candle easily. It's just like clearly showing volatility in it. So I just took one sell. It just went in my favor 15 pips, secure some position, come back, hit the SL. I just like took a buy. It just went in my favor, secure some position, come back, hit my SL. But I just like lose nothing. Even I just like become a part of some volatility, still I just like lose nothing here. See this one? Still I just did not lose anything here. So still I'm just having like 1 to 2% risk with myself. So once I just like saw some kind of clean structure, very high probability I'm just gonna make some money there. And for that I just like need to wait for some candle to be closed. Look at the volatility, the way just like pushing to the upside, pumping and jumping to the upside to the downside. So yeah, this is whatever it is, you just cannot predict the market. You can just only take action once you just like got your confirmations there. That's all you can do. Now done for the day. Yeah, that's just totally makes sense for you. Look at this one. Crazy. Sir, you said that on Mondays and Fridays there's no volume, but today also there's no volume. Why is that? Because I don't know. I'm just not like a market maker. It is whatever it is. And you just like delete your message. Wow. Why you just like write down there if you just wanted to delete that one? beta volatility. But you know what? Still, I am very aggressive now these days. Might be I'm start opening 5 floors, 2.5 floors, and might be I'm just gonna open some places. Might be can go with 10 lots as well. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. And look at the way how it's just like showing volume. The way it's just like break above high, move 1600, 200 pips, break above the high, move more than 300, 400 pips. Look at the way how it's just like continuously pushing upside. And later we are also having like a, if I just remember this one, we are having NFP on Friday. So let's see. So 50-minute candle is about to be closed in 1 minute. But now you know what? Should I give my trade a third chance? Should I have to take some loss? Does this make sense actually? Let me just see how this candle is about to be closed. Do you know if Dominion funding offer MT5? Yeah, right now I'm just using a Dominion funding, and if it's just like I'm just using MT5. Look at this one. Take a buy, take a sell, take a buy, take a sell, take a buy, take a sell. But this candle just closed with no bottom wick. Look at this one, the 50-minute candle just closed below the support area, but it's just like to not having a bottom wick. So I just took one buy, took two sell, two are both are like break even. So now I think so it would be great if I just like come back during the NY or NYSE volume time. So we'll see if I just like got some structure with the volume, then I'm just gonna give my trade a chance. For this session, I will just call it a day because I just took two trades here, giving my trades two chances. Both are just like I do just like manage both trades there. So this is whatever it is. Sometimes we just like have to be patient with ourselves. It's the same thing like what I have just done here. I just like took two losses here. I just like close the chart and look at that one. What a great decision I have just took there. If I just like never close the chart and continuously try to take third trade, fourth trade, five trade, so if I just lose like 0.5% that day, might be I gonna lose like more than 2%, 3% or 4% there. So I just close the chart, then it just like that start doing the consolidation. Then again with the next day I just like give my trade a chance. Still it just didn't work out, so I just do manage the risk. So actually this is my fourth trade which I just like managed and close with a break even. It's my fourth trade which is just like managed. If I'm just like still playing as an aggressive one, you can see still I'm just like sticking with my risk management. I'm just not going to do any kind of like compromising with my risk management. There is no compromise with the risk management. If the market just reacting, you should have to be react with that. And right now I'm just having like more than 100 people just watching live stream on YouTube, and I just like got 25 likes. Why? Just like 25 likes. You guys don't like the live stream? You just don't want me to do live stream on YouTube? Don't want to get like free education? Look at this one. Even we just like become a part of our trade, still we just like didn't lose anything, even it's just like going against us. Volatility kill us, yeah, exactly. Wait till NY, yeah, exactly. I'm just like looking for NY. I would like to look for NY. So now we just like having a resistance here. So if I just wanted to take a buy, you know what, if I just wanted to take a buy, I would like to see some candle should have to be close with a strong body somehow like this, and then next candle create a wick and break above the high. This could be continuously pushing to the upside, but I would like to see some bullish candle above the like 3386, somewhere here. Before that I think so we just like start doing the consolidation now. London is just like hilarious these days, to be honest. It's just like been a long time London just like not giving me like clean moves. Thanks, Kaiser, for bro, for today. Jumping off now. Yeah, take care, buddy. See you soon. Take care. Tomorrow, I think so. Raja bro just gonna do the stream. He's just like back in Dubai, so high probability he's just gonna do the stream tomorrow. One is how to find find out the exact session time. Many people say that why you are just like giving me the message of many people's. Just like talk about yourself, what you just need to be asked. There the Asian session start around 6:30. You just need to go through babypips.com. It was showing different time. Why just like showing just like select Karachi there if you just like living in Pakistan, or if you just like living in some other country, just select that country and you will just start getting the volume times there. Just like a basic, just go through that basic things. Testing traders patience nowadays, yeah, exactly. Does this London Open candle show volatility with volume rather than momentum with volume? Yeah, exactly. It's just like a clear sign of the volatility, because if it's just like create a resistance, create a support, and then it just like break above the resistance with the volume and with the higher time frame bias, it's just like bullish. So I'm expecting it could be continuously pushing to the upside. My plan was to secure some position nearby 30 34.90 somewhere here, but the way it was just like reacting, I just like said to myself I should have to be secure some position, because it should not be react like this. If there's just like an opening of London, it should show me some kind of strong momentum in it, but it was like not showing like strong volume in it. So I just like need to manage the risk again. So I just like did that one. Where the Raja Bank stays in Dubai, it's like irrelevant. सर यूनिवर्सिटी ओपन होगी है अब तो सर की लाइफ मिस करनी पड़ेगी. Oh, you can you can watch the recordings. If you just like miss the live, you can still watch the recording on YouTube. Dominant funding allowed to partially close position. Yeah, exactly. Except look at this one. Right now I'm just using dominant funding, bro. I'm just like using 50%, 90%. Yeah, continuously managing the risk. Dominant funding allow. Okay, for sharing such valuable knowledge with us. May Allah bless you. Thank you so much. Really like that. I really appreciate. Look at this one now. It's just like continuously pushing to the downside now. So what I should do? Should I just get into some kind of FOMO that it will continuously pushing to downside? I just can't do anything now. Market just like break the low. Here I just like executed the thing what just happening right now. I was expecting this to be happen here, to continuously pushing it. So I just like gave my trade one chance, but there was just like 10 minutes left for the opening of London. So that's why I just like lower the load size, because whenever there's just like few minutes left for the opening of session, there's a probability market could reject or can grab some liquidity. So I just like lower the load set and I just like execute it, but still I just like do manage the risk the way it's just like reacting. Then with the opening of London, it just broke above the previous resistance area. So I just like give my trade a chance, expecting volume could continuously pushing to the upside. Like with the opening of London, still it's just like showing some kind of volatility. So now if it's just like continuously pushing to downside, I just can't do anything about it, because the previous candle still do not have a bottom wick. So third time I cannot like take trades. Like it could be like a revenge trading, it could be like over trading. So I just need to stay away from these both things. For that I just need to build some boundaries around my psychology. So my psychology just like telling me you just took two trades and both trades were just like managed by you. So now just like stay away from the chart for a while and let it print some kind of clean structure there. So once you just like got some kind of clean structure there, then there's a very high probability with the volume, with the clean traffic on the left hand side, with the tradable range, you're just gonna get something there. Yeah. So if I just like wait patiently, there's a probability I'm just gonna get something there. You know what? If it's like a normal market, if it's like not opening of London session, then I will just never gonna take my, not gonna give my trade a chance as an impulse entry here. Then I would like to see a candle should have to be create a wick break and closed above the resistance if it's like not opening of London. If it's just like a normal market going on, so then I can give my trade a chance after getting a close candle in my favor. But I just like execute it as an impulse entry. So if you're just again, I'm just like already told you guys, like if you just like going with the impulse entry only work out with the volume. If there's just like a less volume, if there's just like a volatility, there's like like also like a less probability it's just gonna work out. So yeah, it totally depending on the volume that it should be continuously pushing upside the, but the way it's just like not showing me volume, so that's why I just like do manage the risk there. So I will take your leave. Thank you for today. Want you to catch some sleep. Yeah, take care. Take care. See you soon. Before London was dead, now London is crazy. Yeah, exactly. So the fucking broker wouldn't let me take profits when I wanted to, but Oligo I finally secured 345 pips on GPP USD. Wow. Just change the broker. First thing first, just change the broker. Where you just like execute it. Must be somewhere here. That really makes sense. Market just created a support, created a resistance. This candle even just like a break and close above the consolidation area. But this candle did not break above the high of the previous candle. Look at this one. This candle, if we just wanted to continuously pushing upside, this candle should have to break above the high to continuously pushing upside to fill this range. But it just did not break above the high and it just like broke the support area here. So very nicely done. But change the broker. Broker should have to be somehow like there should not be any kind of latency, like you just execute just like with the one click your trade should be closed, with the one click your trade should be executed. This should be done with a broker. Look at this one now, just like went and fill over first trade profit actually. But it is whatever it is, we just need to manage this the way our market was just like moving. We should have to be react on that one the same way. Once we just like go over structure, we like just like reacted on that one, we just like do manage the risk there. So in the same way, if we just like not reacting in the same way, we just like need to do manage the risk in the same way. Yeah. What about sells after breaking its low? No way, just not interested in sells now. I would like to see some structure to be formed. Look at the rejection again. Look at the rejection again. You know what, I would like to see some kind of, if the candle just creates some kind of strong bullish candle at 3480 somewhere here, so I can give my trade a chance for the buys. Or if the candle just break and close above this resistance area, so again I'm just gonna give my trade a chance for buys. This is something I just would like to see, because below this area you can see we are just having like a support area, then another support, another support, another. So we just need like a lot of volume to go through this all rejection on the left hand side, and for sells it could be very risky one. Buys above this area we are having like clean traffic on the left hand side, and also it's a higher time frame trend as well. So if the lower time frame just give me the confirmation, that higher time frame could give me some potential in it, so I can give my trade a chance. So nothing for me on the charts. So Chatniya just sent us a chart buy scenario for me. Let me just see the plan of Chatniya. So he just wanted to see some kind of consolidation, and then after you just like need to see some kind of breakout structure for the buys. Yeah, that makes sense. If the candle just printed same as it is how your eyes wanted to see, then just like execute. Then just like execute. Damn. Market just playing with our feelings actually. Market just playing with our feelings actually. With the patience. Okay. Volatility. This is something I was just like wanted to execute here. This trade I'm just like what I could do, but look at this one. The most important trade for me, I just wanted to hold this one, this trade where I just like hit by the break even. Why I just like why it should not be react like this, because it's just like continuously rejecting from this area from many hours I would say. Then a single candle just close above the resistance area. I was expecting at least it should fill this range on the left hand side in a very in like sap. I just wanted to see quickly to go in my direction, but it's just like stayed there and start doing some kind of consolidation. It's been like I just like holding on this trade like more than I would say like 15 to 20 minutes, and still it was just standing at the same place and continuously tapping my break even stage. So this is something I should have to be cautious about. So then I just like close the trade with at the break even. Then it's just like come back and break the low. It just like go against me. How much is it like against me? It just like went against me like 45 50 pips. It just like against went against me, and I was just like executed with 2.5 lots. So 50 pips, it could be like $1,000 loss, and it could be like 1% of my capital. So that's why just like close the trade, and then without giving me any confirmation, without giving me any kind of like a confirmation, a strong confirmation that it now it just like continuously pushing to the upside, it just like went up without any confirmation. It just like went up. This is what I'm expecting somewhere here, but it is whatever it is. I just can't do anything about it. Even you can, if you can look at 1 hour time frame, it's a closure of 1 hour. If you just like look at h1, even on the higher time frames, look at this h1. This h1 like rejected with a long rejection wick, close with a small body. There's just like no confirmation there that it's just like going towards upside. So if there's just like no confirmation, I just can't do anything about it. Just can't do anything about it. Wow, look at the rejection and the size of the candle, how it's just like closed now. Sir, I have one question. I just got a thought like that. Do you also have any course like there is SRC? Do you also have one SQC course or something like that? There is nothing like SQC. I'm just also working with the SRC. It's been like 4 years. I'm just like working with SRC. They're just like only SRC. Even I'm just like giving you some kind of ideas. If I'm just like giving you some kind of like a structure, it totally belongs with SRC, Smart Raja concept. It was a bit earlier than Hong Kong Open, I guess. Candle was ready to shoot. So yeah, might be. Yeah. It's just like even with the H4 candle, this one was H4 candle, and even the H4 candle just rejected with the long rejection wick and closed with a small time with a small body. Look at this one. So even on a higher time frame, even on a lower time frame, no time frame was just giving me the confirmation now that it just like break above the high and continuously pushing upside. There was just like no confirmation there. So if there's just like no confirmation there, and if I just like miss the move, so I just don't need to be worried about that one. It was like not my part. So I cannot get into some kind of FOMO. Even if this candle just close with a strong bullish candle, the next candle creator we can break above the high, still it could continuously pushing upside. But look at this one, it's just like move a lot. It's already moved more than 100 pips. So taking a bias here during the Asian session, it's just like totally doesn't make sense for me now to execute here. This is like a lot of things which just like stop me to execute like actually, and that totally makes sense because this not gonna happen all the day. Because you know what, if I just like attempt this the same structure 10 times, there's a probability 8 times 7 times I'm just gonna lose that trade. And if it just like went in my favor like one time 2 times, I just cannot like make it my habit. So I cannot like implement on the daily basis. So I just need to stick with the plans which is just like mostly having higher probability setups with me. Said I want to buy Dominion funding account. What's the payment method? You can go with crypto. You can go uh, with a Mastercard, Visa card, whatever suits you. You can just like having a lot of options there, and you can also use QAS 15 cash 15, and you will get like 15% off on all valuations. Does a sell make sense now? Breaking the low of the current candle due to closing below support on M30. M30. No, look at the way how it's just like rejected. Look at the size of the candle of M30. Look at the way how the current candle just reacting right now. Look at how the M15 just rejected and closed with a small body. I'm only interested in buy still right now. I'm just not going to take sells. This is like a not a clean traffic on the left hand side. We just need a lot of volume to go through this whole rejection. I would like to take a buy if the candle just close, break and close above the resistance area. That's all I just wanted to do. That's it. I just like set my bias now. Back to back to break even. I just got there. Now I just set my bias that I just need to sit down at one side. Where is the clean one side I can see? I can see clean one side above the resistance area for the buys actually. That's all I want to do. And if I just wanted to take a sell, what I would like to see, I would like to see it should be continuously pushing to the downside. So now it's just like created like a clean traffic on the left hand side. Then if it's just like create a support, create a resistance, so then I can give my trade a chance to fill this complete range on the left hand side. And at the same time, if it's just like create a support, create a resistance, and then break above the resistance area and give me some kind of confirmation for a counter trade setup, then with the volume of NYSE, I will just go with the buys again. This is something I'm having with me, and anything of that, any one thing, if it's just going to be printed on the chart, I'm just gonna execute. Again, I'm aggressive to be honest. Maybe you enter in Asia just because you anticipated volume after taking those equal weeks. Yeah, might be. We'll see. So actually, you know what? This is like doing consolidation, and I'm just heading off now. Just like tired now, to be honest. Just like continuously watching this volatility and just like getting tired now. I also just gonna leave the stream now. So we'll see you guys on Thursday. Tomorrow Raja bro will do the stream. Wednesday he's just gonna do the stream. He's just gonna get his stream now. He's just back. So I will just do the stream on Thursday. We'll see you guys there. Till that, be safe, be careful again. Don't try to force yourself for the execution. If the things just didn't appear as you just wanted to see, just relax, chill, and wait for your turn to come on the chart, and then just execute. So yeah, till that, be safe, be careful, and take care. Bye bye.